welcome to this brand new video from Indonesia. We are currently in the capital city of the country in Jakarta, a massive city with the official population of around 12 million people. Yeah, so just in case, we are currently in southern Jakarta, and as long as Jakarta is a massive city, it's divided into different parts. As you can see, traffic is getting more intense just because we have morning hours, like morning rush hour, so not surprising to see so many vehicles on the road. So currently we are on the outskirts of Jakarta. This is the terminal station of the MRT line, so like a local metro line. Actually, MRT system seems to be relatively new in Jakarta, so it started its development lately. That's why most of city has not been covered yet by MRT lines, but some of the areas are still accessible, and currently we are in one of these areas. Well, the first impression of Indonesia, of Jakarta specifically, is that there is a very heavy traffic, especially in the morning when people commute from their home to their workplace, and in the evening the direction of traffic is basically the opposite way, so people go home. Just made it to a random grocery store on the way. They sell very small bottles of like sodas, like Fanta or Coke. You see, it's not like 500 millimeters, it's not even 400, it's 390. It seems to be easy to buy pineapple juice on the streets of Jakarta, so just like a random kiosk with the old man squeezing the juice. Some of the people have this kind of carts which they use to transport their stuff, which they sell. Hello, excuse me. Do you sell birds? Do you sell birds? Like parrots? Ah, you don't speak English. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so basically the guy is apparently selling this kind of parrots and food for the birds. It's just a regular parking of local scooters, and what I noticed is that in Jakarta they also have tuk-tuks. So you cannot order it via online application, you can just find them on the streets. In Sri Lanka you can also order a tuk-tuk via, for example, Uber taxi. But anyway, it's still cool that they kinda exist here. This is the definition of care about nature. They decided not to cut this tree. They literally painted the line around it. As long as subway infrastructure in Jakarta is still underdeveloped, you cannot even get to the very center of the city. I can take an alternative means of transportation, which is going to be the bus. That is a very organized station. I mean, the lines here, just look at that. So people are not chaotic here, they stay in line. Okay, bus number 1 gets us to the very center of Jakarta. So I decided to get off the bus toward the main like central square. So I got off the bus in the downtown of Jakarta. The downtown of the business center of the city, with all of these like skyscrapers, like hotel, business centers and stuff. There is just one of the squares of Jakarta. It's not like the central square, so basically the intersection, like the crossroad. But yeah, so there is not so much to see, frankly speaking. And I have no idea actually what's going on here. There is so many people with orange flags. Maybe we can ask someone. Sir, excuse me. What's going on here? Can you explain?
Unjuk rasa, you know unjuk rasa?
No, what's this?
Speak up about Indonesia economy, about everything.
Okay.
Speak up. Only speak up.
Okay, so
From employee.
it's workers.
Yes.
Like so they defending their rights, kind of. Well, it seems to be quite a rational, peaceful protest. People can express their opinions, so they must be heard. This is their country. They have the right to protest. We are at the very central square of Jakarta, which is remarkable by the Independence Memorial. This massive statue was placed here in honor of Declaration of Independence of Indonesia in 1945. When basically the country was liberated from Japanese occupation. Alright, so it's high time to take a local train to some more remote neighborhoods of Jakarta, which I haven't visited yet. So by taking this train, we'll get to the north of Jakarta with some interesting locations nearby. Alright, we are taking this train to its terminal station, which is called Jakarta Kota. And let's see what interesting can we find in that area. A small trip to northern neighborhoods of Jakarta seems to be quite enjoyable, so I'm taking a local train. You see that the woman is cleaning the wagon right now, and yeah, it's cool. I've never seen like active process of cleaning of wagons during the trips. So usually it is done in depot. Jakarta Kota railway station is one of the railway stations in northern Jakarta. which is generally not remarkable aside from the fact that there are some houses and places where people live right next to railway tracks. Yeah, at this point we can see that there is the fence. Hello, how are you? Hello. Basically now the plan is to walk down the railway tracks for just, I don't know, a couple of 100 meters. And yeah, I would need to cross them and eventually get to the opposite side of the railway station. Locals use fences to dry their clothes. They basically hang it there, yeah, and it's naturally being dried up because of the hot weather. But frankly speaking, houses here doesn't seem to be super exciting. The further we get, the more extreme conditions of people's living seem to be. Like you see, woman is collecting some paper between trucks. And actually this area is gradually becoming dirty. It's not even like dirt, it's some construction material, so maybe they're planning to build a house here. Hello, how are you? There is the grocery store. Let's see, maybe they sell something here. I personally wouldn't mind drinking a cup of tea or coffee here. Oh, there is no one. Yeah, just like empty store, but at least we can see it's inside. Yeah, they sell some water here, some juice. Some people may have their businesses on the first floor, like here, like a small cafe or a restaurant. And eventually they live on the second floor. You see there are tanks with water, but they don't actually have the sewerage, so probably most of the used water is just being collected here. I wouldn't say that there is any like disgusting smell or something, so it's pretty okay. Yeah, there's a train passing by, just like a locomotive. They probably have some speed limit to pass through this area, because you see that people literally live next to railway tracks. I don't know what's this. It seems to be just like a passage across all of this area. So you can just walk by this passage and eventually get to the streets of Jakarta. Is it the way to the street? So I just walk here and get... Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, it seems that I have got very deep into the slums. Okay, apparently I can just walk somewhere here. You see they have some kind of streets here, so it's not entirely disorganized. They have some kind of system. Hello, be good. Is it the way? Is it the way to the street? Street. Street. This way?
No.
That way. All right. Okay, thanks.
Goodbye.
Oh, ciao. Hey, see, people here are pretty friendly. Hey, you like Jakarta?
Yeah.
And you're like Indonesia?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great country. I like it too.
You from?
Russia. Russia. You know Russia?
Yeah.
It's far away from here. Yeah, we've just exited the slums, so you saw that inside it's pretty like its own ecosystem, I would say. So they have their system of streets, their kind of infrastructure, so, you know, just like an area where people live. A bit unusual, a bit like narrow and stuff, but still. Alright guys, we have explored a small portion of local slums, but I'm still curious about some other neighborhoods of Jakarta. That's why we are moving to another area in the northern part of the city, and I decided to order the bike taxi. So I use Grab online application to order the bike. Yeah, so currently I'm waiting for my driver. He must be somewhere around, so I already know his license plate. And yeah, so it's official taxi, so you already know the price. And you see, even though we have like a motorbike, so it's more flexible than car, we still get stuck in traffic jams because there are just so many vehicles and the traffic is so heavy. But you cannot do anything with that. It's just it's major city, like it's the capital of Indonesia. 12 million people living here, so you shouldn't be surprised by that. We made a quick stop next to the service so the driver can change his battery. Yeah, they have an actual like swapping point of batteries, so he put an old one there and now he's going to grab a new one to install here. So you just grab the whole new battery?
Yes.
Nice. Cool. Yeah, and now we can carry on the journey.
Indonesia. I like Indonesia.
Yeah. Jakarta.
Jakarta South.
But we are trying to communicate with the driver via translator. Yeah, he's asking me, do I have WhatsApp? Yes, I have WhatsApp. Okay, just now I realized that I have ordered the bike to absolutely random neighborhood of Jakarta. I mean, it just seemed to be a little bit remote. That's why I eventually decided to go there. Yeah, you can stop here. Yeah, good. Up. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. What is your name, by the way?
My name is Aldi Ardiansa.
Aldi. My name is Ivan, so yeah, nice to meet you. Such a friendly taxist. Probably the friendliest taxist I've ever seen. Of course I will tip him because... So we spent around 20 minutes, 25 minutes on the road. He hasn't even earned $2 for that. Yeah, so it seems to be the market area. So it's not just like fish market around here. Hello! Yeah, so they see people sell different kind of things. Usually food. Bloody hell, this transport is so loud. Hello! Hey, you're from here? Oh, nice to meet you.
Okay.
Hey, I'm looking for a fish market. Fish market.
Oh, fish market.
Fish market is there or,
Yes.
or there?
Oh no. Di bawah jembatan.
So that way.
Jalan. Busway.
All right. Okay, thank you. Okay, so we ended up on the actual market. It's not just like a fish market, it's just like the market of northern Jakarta. Here is pretty much everything which can be sold. Yeah, like fruits, vegetables, fruits again, some clothes. Yeah, they also drive bikes here, but who cares? Just look at that. So the guys are preparing, just cooking some meat or maybe chicken here on the street of the market. Yeah, this guy is just pulling the whole cart full of fish. Hello! We seem to end up on the street where people primarily live. So it's not like the market street. Yeah, so we can just see. Yeah, just like residential area, basically. Yeah, children walking around, music is playing, so yeah, it's a nice place for locals. The guy in the red hat has just greeted me. Hello. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hello. Hey, you see people here are so sweet. Okay, let's just grab watermelon juice from a local store. You see, it's pretty nice. They have a variety of tastes like mango, melon. They also have iced coffee. Yeah, this is just going to be the watermelon juice. This is an actual watermelon juice with ice for just like 35, maybe 40 American cents. Very nice. Moderately sweet, has ice, actual taste of watermelon. I like this kind of the urban contrast when there are just like old neighborhood and on the background there are newly built high-rises. Alright, so I ordered the bike again. Currently I'm heading towards the old Chinatown in Jakarta. It's always an interesting place in these Asian cities. After exploring the outskirts of Jakarta, I headed to Chinatown, hoping to find something interesting there. However, I arrived there too late, at around 5 in the evening, and by that time, the authentic market had already closed and the vendors had finished their workday. Because of this, my walk through Chinatown wasn't as exciting as I had hoped. To finish the day, I went to the old town of Jakarta to enjoy some colonial architecture. Since I only spent one day in the Indonesian capital, I definitely didn't see everything I could have in that time. But it is how it is. Thank you for watching this short video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like the video and stay tuned for more adventures. See you in the next episode.